Sup? I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's been a long day for me, work. It was a very long shift. Just, yeah, a lot of moving around back and forth, dealing with, uh, uh, let's just say it was work. So, I do apologize if I don't sound all that energetic, up to beat. Just, yeah. Anywho, I'm home, which is a good thing, which means I can relax a little bit and whatnot. But anyway, on my way home, I noticed there was a package waiting for me. Now, I'm not going to play dumb. I'm like, oh, look, it was a surprise, or I'm about to. No, it's something I ordered. Anywho, I wasn't really planning on turning this into a video, but for the spur of the moment, I figured, what the hell, why not? Anyway, one of the things that a lot of people tend to talk to me about, whether via online or in person, whenever there's the conversation about anime, some people are pretty much surprised, or not really surprised. They always seem to want to know how I obtain my anime, that I own in my collection. And I really don't have much of a secret. It's not really a secret, to be honest. It's more like a public thing. It's just all about what are you comfortable with, like where do you know, like if done enough research and whatnot. I mean, like I always say in some of my videos, go to your favorite online provider, or go to a collection store, or any place that sells animes and DVDs at a good price of your favor. Because I can't tell a person, oh, you got ripped off, or, it all depends on the actual person. Even though there should be a certain set limit, but I'm not going to get into that. Too tired for that. But, again, I don't really have a secret. I mean, the places I go to is, obviously eBay. I don't really go to eBay as my primary place to get anime, because if I ever were to get anime on eBay, I always go for the ones that are brand new, because lately I noticed that some of these sellers will have something listed like new, and their version of what like new means, got the anime, got the insert, the actual case, the paperwork that's inside. Sometimes it don't have paperwork. Those little paper slips that be inside the DVD case, those things, and the actual disc. But they never go out of their way. I mean, some of them do. I mean, there are some good sellers out there, but they never actually explain or show the condition of the actual disc. Like, this disc can be scratched to hell, but you won't know that because they just show pictures of, hey, you get this, and that, and it's like new, barely used. And then you win it, and next you know, you're like, all excited, and you flip the disc over, and it looks like, what the hell? It looked like they tried to clean it, but you can still see the scratch, and then your equipment will not be able to read the disc or whatnot, so it becomes much of a hassle. So like I said, I strictly try to go for more of the brand new, or unless you really, like I always say, well, not always, well, yeah, of course I say it a few times, but I think I mentioned this in one of my earlier videos, about the eBay thing, about how have a limited editions or collector's edition of anything, like what to do on eBay. It's one of my earlier videos. I'm too tired to, yeah, but anyway, basically, if you do enough research or you ask enough questions to get things to your satisfactory level, especially to the price point, then that's fine. But that's all it is in eBay, in the world of eBay. Places that I like to go to, though, besides eBay, Amazon.com. But then again, that's no surprise, because Amazon, pretty much you can get anything from Amazon. So that answer should not be a surprise factor for any of you guys out there. Two other places. There's AnimeNation.com, which is what I got this item from. So just focus a little bit. There we go. Now, I wasn't, like I mentioned, I wasn't really planning on making this video. I was already in the mode. I kind of already opened it, but I didn't really fully gut it out of the way. And once, for the spur of the moment, I figured why not make it a video. So that's why you see that, cut off, because I don't trust you guys all like that. Anywho, but as you can see, AnimeNation.com, they're a good website. I dealt some business with them a few times, and so far I have not had any issues or problem. So yeah, AnimeNation.com. There's also RobertsAnimeCornerStore.com. So, but what I always do, instead of just jumping the gun or anything, I always make extra tabs, for the search. If you have an idea what anime you want, or if you are just browsing around for a certain anime, I always have a tab for Amazon.com, Anime Nation, Robert's Anime Corner Store, and of course eBay. And I pretty much scan the price listing of what these places sell them, these anime DVDs or whatever have you. There we go. Whatever have you, price points. Because every now and then one online website will have sales or bargains or whatever. Just it's good to pretty much see which one's more favorable financial wise. With the exception of eBay, because when it comes to eBay, different sellers ask for different price points, and then you also got to worry about shipping and yada yada yada. Well, anywho, as I mentioned, I already pretty much was in the process of opening this until I decided to turn it into a video. Didn't really get. Oh, that's the invoice. Hold on one sec. Let me get the invoice out the way. And there we go. Now, oh, look like I got this upside down. Now, again, I ordered this, so pretty much I already know what's inside. The Anime Nation, they did a good job packing their DVDs. So far, I have not really had any DVDs where it's like damaged or messed up. But again, it's really all about preference. So, as you can see, I got the Slayers Revolution, the complete season 4 and 5. The reason why I got this one is because I already got the complete season 1, 2, and 3. It's like a combination box set. And that's thanks to a good friend of mine. And yeah. So I had to complete the thing. So now they're the Slayers. Really awesome. I do recommend it. I haven't fully started watching it. I was pretty much waiting on this to complete it so that way I can start watching it. For those of you that don't know, you may have to watch one of my earlier videos. I pretty much explain how I am when it comes to box set. But yeah, got Slayers. Now you already probably just saw this, but I also got Claymore. Now I've seen a few episodes of Claymore, and I've always been really interested in this. I like the atmosphere it gives, the story art and everything. It's very interesting. It's intriguing. Like I said, I only saw maybe, I want to say, the first 2 or 3 episodes, and I was pretty much hooked, so I had to grab this. And it's pretty good. So, well, I just got this, but I'm talking about the first episodes. They were pretty good, very interesting. Really like the art style too. Oh, didn't even show the back of the Slayer neither. Huh. Oh boy, I'm tired. Anyway, there you go. Yeah. Next up, that I also ordered, Witchblade. This shouldn't be a surprise to people. I already mentioned this, but yeah, I actually got the animated version. Now, I've always wanted to get this. Now, apparently, this is like the thinner pack compared to the thicker one, but very happy to see this. It was very, pretty much at a good deal price. Anime Nation, every now and then, they'll have like deals or sales. That's why, like I mentioned, to have different tabs and just do financial research and whatnot and see which price tags much more cheaper for you. I mean, that's what I did, and that's why I went for here, because they was having like a Funimation sale. So yeah, so glad to have this one. And last but not least, Devil May Cry. Now, the reason why I grabbed this was out of curiosity, because I got the Devil May Cry 4, and I just recently, finally, after all this time, it's one of those collector's edition where it came with DVDs and stuff like that, and one of the DVD stuff was, I think the first 3 episodes of the anime show. I didn't really ever really watched it. Sorry about the glare. Didn't really ever really watch it until just recently, and I was like, let me see if I can give this a shot. So it was on sale, and I was like, what the hell, why not? So I grabbed it, and yeah, I'll let you guys know how I feel about all these shows. So yep, that's all I got. You see, box empty. So yeah, let me try. Yeah, those are pretty much. You can pretty much say this was more like a shout out video, I guess. Like to promote, Anime Nation and stuff. So, but yeah, that's what I do. AnimeNation.com, Robert's Anime Corner Store, Amazon. I always have tabs open for them whenever I'm in the mood to buy anime or try to find something new with a good deal price point, and of course eBay. But like I said, lately some of these sellers trying to be fishy, so you gotta be careful. Other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it. Later. Crap, trying to turn this off. Man, I'm losing it.